How's it going? We are back. I am tired. And cold. I don't know if you guys are cold, but I'm certainly cold. Luckily, I got lots of heat. In my little hole in the wall I call a room. How is my little chat doing today? Guys hanging in there? 1 week of, no, not November, right? Or nonstop, not November. Depending on which one you prescribe to. I'm more into the, well, I'll let you guess. No need to volunteer that information. This game is such chill music, though. So yeah, we're gonna jump into the game, I guess. How's that mug staying there? What do you mean? Don't you see my little hands right there? I'm holding it. It's okay. It doesn't help that the snowflake pattern on the thingy, on the blanket, like blends into the part behind it where the hands are. Had a long day, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've been doing the whole sleep until noon thing. It's been working out for me so far. But where I am right now, we got a fuck ton of snow. It's like -20. So, you know, normal Canadian fall. Business. If only it was military pleasure, right? I don't know if that's actually a thing. I guess that could be a thing. Let's not go down that road. Military business. Not taking that opening. Oh, holy shit. I think I'm still waking up. I am just like not here. I mean, I'm technically here, but not here. Also, I finally unlocked like X and Y positions on my model. So now I can move around, and you can see how much I move around. Actually, I did it last stream, but yeah, we moving. Doing the wave dashes and the, I don't fucking know, what are they doing? Smash, shine cancels or whatever. L canceling. I don't know. I don't play Melee. That's like one of the games I don't play. Like one of the fighting games I don't play at least a little. Wife sibling, hi Una. I think I'm still a man. Last I checked. I think. I feel husband, brother. Una, I didn't know you were American. Marry you, okay. All right, is there a dowry? You can have my brain cell. Oh. Well, won't you be lost without the one brain cell? We could share it, I guess. It's a pretty good brain cell. Very large. Plenty to go around. Giving me all the openings for non-TOS friendly jokes tonight. Bro, have at her. This is not a strictly say-so stream. Whoa. Now for the winter, if it's NNN are hazelnuts off the table. I like hazelnuts. Hazelnuts, peanuts. Pistachios are nuts, right? Pistachios good. I put pistachio honey in my coffee today. No Nutella latte. Oh, that sounds good too, actually. Anyway, Una has found something. Any mention at all of No Nut November or any variation of that will trigger some stuff. I have some particularly cursed setups. Let's see if RNG procs on them. Nothing. Try again. Yes. The standard combination of panties and a peanut. At least if you own a dog, right? You managed to shoot quite a bit at me, Una. That's a tentacle. That was a tentacle. I don't know. Because of all the other things hitting, you couldn't hear the very gross squishy sound it makes. But yeah, I went there. You're hungry now for tentacles? Octopus is yummy. Baby octopus is my favorite. I'm not so much of a squid kind of guy, though. I don't really like squid that much. You like seafood? Yeah. I like a lot of seafood, actually. Like, I really like mackerel, salmon. Not so much tuna. I'm not a big kind of tuna guy. Unless it's like Toro sushi. That's different, but I don't know. Like canned tuna is like, I don't know. There must have been some kind of childhood trauma because it turns my stomach most of the time. Halibut is good. Halibut, tilapia. What else? I don't know. I'm not like super picky with fish, I guess. Other than tuna? Yeah. Oh, and fish sticks. Fuck fish sticks. I apologize to all fish stick enjoyers, but fuck fish sticks. Those are the worst. It's like, hey, what if we do something kind of like fish and chips, except make it awful somehow? They just use all the wrong ingredients. I don't know how they do it, but they succeed. Mission failed successfully. Not a huge fan of those fish in the tubes. That is a cursed statement. I don't know about... I don't want to think about tubular fish. Very curious what modding does. I think it's like fish cakes. Oh, okay. I don't mind fish cake, I guess. I don't know. I can see if allergy would definitely ruin any kind of food experience. I've been really lucky that I don't have any allergies. That I'm aware of. For all I know, I'm lactose intolerant and don't know it, but that's not really an allergy. I know, Inferno Chim, he's like actually allergic to dairy. Like straight up. That sounds like a nightmare. Like being allergic to any of like the key food ingredients, that has to be really difficult to like shop for. That would definitely make like going to restaurants really scary. Egg? Yeah, egg is, your egg allergy has to be really fucking difficult. That shit's in everything. They're like, oh, how do we elevate this food? Oh, let's put an egg in it. Little egg white, a little yolk. Yeah. Also, I finally have like auto emote upload approval. So now I can work on making some follower emotes, which I will do. Perhaps after stream. Once I get ideas. If anybody has anything that they're really craving for my stupid face to be doing, then let me know. I will jot it down. Anyway, we should actually go play this game, huh? That might be a good idea. Right, so somebody walked in. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil. You've come very early today. It's our Amogus player looking for the finest Earth pussy. Best pussy in the galaxy. Is there anything I can help you with?
There is definitely something that you can do.
What is it? Did I hear pussy? You did. That's what he's here for.
Can we work here?
Work. I know the kind of work you do, sir. I don't know if I want that in my establishment. Una, he is an amalgamation of many beings inside a spacesuit, and he tastes through his fingertips. Excuse me, what?
Is it possible for us to work here?
Why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here.
Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived.
That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think, instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to properly communicate with Earthlings properly.
Sounds like a good strategy.
That is why we asked you to allow us to work here.
Because you want to interact with our customers?
That is correct.
I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all.
Oh.
Let me think this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. But it has to be today.
Yeah, he's poking his fingies. He's also doing that when he's talking about breeding with Earthlings. May I know why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Volunteer favor. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer.
Understood.
There are other things you need to keep in mind.
What is that?
Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come here for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything.
How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not?
That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Non-verbal signs?
Yes.
That will be very hard for us.
Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Or when you should stop.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Well, that's basically all you need to do here.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job?
Yeah, that's right. Put on the maid uniform. Not really. Liar. I'm a liar. Needs the maid uniform. You can't work without it. It's important. I'll lend you an apron, though. A frilly apron? Better be. Where's my maid uniform? Una, I'm wearing it. Okay, fine, I'll hydrate. Right now it's under this blankie. Ooh, and the posture check, thank you. I need to lower the price of posture check. I don't think it's needs to be 300 points. I shall ask a very Japanese question for you. Uh-oh. What color are your panties? Gray. Dark gray. Is that a sufficient answer? Ugh. You came in only to see an astronaut? Yes, he is our new, our newest barista. Also, welcome, Action Production. Christmas sweater? Yeah, it's technically a Christmas blanket. But, you know, I thought, get into the mood. Back when I, oh god. Why would you clip that, Una? Did you have to? Did you really have to? It's the first time you'll type Christmas sweater. Yeah. It's for reference, I see. I used to piss people off back at my previous coffee shop because I would show up with Christmas sweaters on November 1st. And people would be very upset with me. And they would say, Faber, it's not even Remembrance Day yet. And you're already wearing a Christmas sweater. And I would say, we put out Christmas merchandise, that means it's Christmas. And then I would wear Christmas sweaters for 2 months straight. And it's great. My absolute favorite Christmas sweater. Let me see if I can find a picture of it, actually. Where are you? Internet. There you are. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Here we go. Let me throw that into old OBS here. This is my favorite Christmas sweater. My old church burner. So imagine seeing this every time you walk into the coffee shop. Just this fucking black metal snowman. Upside down cross burning a church. It's so good. The best part was our coffee shop was next to a church. And I would always wear this if I worked Sundays. I should try and like whip something up for next month. Make a nice little sweater to go on this rig. I think would be fun. Got any other Christmas sweaters? I've got I have one with like, I don't know if I'll be able to find a picture of it because this one I bought online. Well, a family member bought it for me online. But I have one that's like Santa on a motorcycle and it like lights up and stuff. I think most of the lights are dead now, but I really like that one. And I have like a Mario one with like fluffy pom-pom things on it. That's really obnoxious. And I have like some other Nintendo ones. Because, you know, I'm a filthy Nintendo fanboy. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job.
That is a very Earthling thing to do.
It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this?
We are.
Okay. Let's start the night. Alright, let's see how our alien buddy... Oh, he is definitely an alien. He is as alien as it gets. His mission is to breed with an Earthling so that he can make Earth a superhero baby. That's his goal anyway. We'll see if that ever works out for him. I'm not convinced. Volunteer. I don't know how to tell you this, Una. I can't get pregnant. I know. It's hard to hear. But it's the truth. Not with that attitude, you can't. I'm writing the fan fiction right now. God. I don't know if I'm ready for Faber Mpreg. I'm really not ready for that. I'm gonna continue the game before this gets more cursed.
Welcome.
Holy wow. What the hell is happening?
Good evening, Miss Freya.
Hey, Faber, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never looked like someone who needs help.
There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around.
What, wants Earth to conquer the galaxy? Huh.
Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around.
What?
We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this?
Got him!
Hey, Ice, how's it going? Does sound like Earth will conquer the universe. I don't know about that. Have you seen some aliens? There's some powerful aliens out there. Luckily, the aliens I know tend to work in pizza shops or worship cattle, so we're probably safe. It's going okay, just relaxing today. Today is a good day to relax. It is like the ninth layer of hell outside. Is it 9 layers? I don't know. I'm not I'm a little rusty with my Dante. But yeah, it's cold. Think of a few aliens that are dangerous right now. Xenomorph, the Predator, those monsters from Quiet Place, Superman. I mean, Superman's technically dangerous if he becomes evil, which is like, you know, Injustice. That was like the thing. Like the cold over the heat, to be honest. I can always bundle in a blanket. Me too. The only thing I don't like about the cold is trying to start my fucking car. That is my main complaint with the cold. Is like, oh, gotta change the battery again. I've replaced my battery like twice now in that car. Have a remote start so you're always good. I have like a block heater for it because my car, I don't have a garage. So it's just out there in the elements. So unless I'm feeling up to it, it doesn't get driven that often anymore. Oh, you're talking about the Injustice story? I actually really liked Injustice's story. I don't like playing NRS's games, but I do like their stories. They do their story modes really well. Cheesy or not, like they're fun, right? I have a 2022 car. Damn. Yeah, I hope you don't have to replace your battery. As long as you're driving it a lot, then it's fine. I tend to go like days without running the car, so that's when I get into problems. 5 to 6 days a week, yeah. Yeah, your car will be fine. Am I planning on getting a new car? Perhaps soon in the future. My car is like old. Well, yeah, it's like over 10 years old now. And it's like ever so slowly falling apart. I know two winters ago, my stereo system like shit itself. And then I got it fixed and then it shit itself again, like immediately after. And I keep getting flat tires because they keep fucking up my tires. So hopefully I don't have to do anything too much. I have to take it in pretty soon actually, because it needs another oil change and the one of my headlights is out. Yay. So hopefully I don't drive by any cops on the way to my to the body shop. And of course, I picked the absolute shittiest time to need to gas up. I'm like, you know, I can wait a few days, fill up my tank, and then snow hits and gas prices jump up. I'm like, fuck. Always the case, right? Always miss it when it's low. But, you know, Ice, I'm not surprised that you like the cold, considering your name is Ice. This really does not surprise me. Then again, if your name was like Burninator instead, then you would just be a dragon with one beefy arm. Rival Girls 2. Are you talking about River City Girls? River City Girls is... oh man. It's another game I need to actually play through. Like I have I've had it for a long time. And I do really like the characters in it, especially the main girl, Kyoko, I think is her name. Because she has like a fucking dab Tetsuzanko, and that's fucking hilarious to me. That is just always going to be funny. But last time I played it, because I was playing through it, and then I got it like glitched out where I called one of my assists and it like froze in the air and then got this like huge memory leak that just killed the performance of the game until it eventually crashed. And I was like, I'll come back to this later. And then, well, I didn't. The punk girl. Need to see what the new characters in River City Girls look like. Which girl are you talking about? The one with the purple hoodie? Because she looks pretty cool. Blonde hair. Not on the poster. Because all I see is like the girl with like the purple hoodie and the hat, and the girl who looks a lot like I think it's Noi from Dorohedoro. Is that the one you're talking about? With the leather jacket? Hold on. I will paste it here. This one. Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah, she looks just like that one character from Dorohedoro. Wow, I did not enunciate that one very well. Yeah, she looks pretty fucking cool. Is it noise or is it noi? I can't remember. Hold on. I will show you, and you will understand. Let me see if I can get a good image of her first. Oh, this one will work. Oh no, it's WebP. Okay, hold on. Ah, what have I done? How did I flip it? Oh, well, anyway. This is this series is called Doro Hedoro. That's how you pronounce it. Well, spell it. Don't trust my shitty pronunciation. Hello, George. How's it going? We are talking about River City Girls 2 at the moment. Noise is a BL character. Oh, God. Do I want to know, Una? Do I want to know? I probably don't. Or maybe I do. I'll send you a DM. All right. Very hyped for the new characters. Kyoko is still my favorite, I think. So I'm excited to see if they do anything new with her. But I mean, the game is great either way. New ones are from other games? Okay. That makes sense. I mean, River City Ransom has been going on for a really long time. So I'm not surprised that they have a big repertoire of games to pull from. Thought I heard of this anime before, but no. Though I have to admit she does look hot. This show has a lot of like really buff chicks. So if that's your thing, highly recommend. Actually, the whole aesthetic of the show is great. It like this series and Chainsaw Man have like very similar visual aesthetic, like similar kind of vibes. But obviously the stories are vastly different. But it's that kind of vibe. Let's turn these off. And Berserk. Yeah, it's just that sort of like gritty kind of look. That's really really fucking cool. Anything that's like very bloody, I think ends up looking a lot like Berserk in some way. All right. Back to our oh wait, hold on. Una sent me something. Oh, dramatical murder. I got you, Una. That is a very different character. Here I thought you're gonna send me something like fucking crazy. I don't think dramatical murder is that strange. You can. Please don't. Please don't. I don't need like corn. That's definitely not something I want. All right. We're talking about our alien barista helper friend. On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return?
Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. Uh-oh, I guess it's not working out. Una is definitely in the DMs sending me cursed shit. As per usual. It's okay, I send her cursed shit too. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office. Things went downhill from there. Uh-oh, getting ratted out. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sits well, or hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. Well, that's a YOLO kind of mood now.
We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink?
Nice warm cup of drink. I mean, she technically is the main girl. Freya, like I'm like the faceless protagonist. Neil is just an alien. He's like, it's like an entity, I guess. It's like a cluster in a spacesuit, essentially.
It is on the house.
Huh? You allowed to do that?
We will pay for the drink.
No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do according to our senses.
It was. Although a lot of other coffee shops don't believe in on the house. At least ones that I've worked in. I still do it though.
So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya?
Your favorite.
Our favorite?
Anything. I trust you with the decision. Alright, we're gonna make his favorite. Let me look at the recipe for that again. That was the Milky Way, milk, honey, and mint.
Here is your drink, specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop.
Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I don't think he understands she's speaking figuratively. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But you do have numbers. Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. Usually end up about half of what I originally write. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the numbers of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right on. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So, it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. It's funny to hear Neil say cool. That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Oh no, this is not going to go well. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Your order is ready. Not bad, thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah, pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other.
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all.
That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step.
One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then?
Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... It is just... I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? Oh god, this is a lot of words together. It's definitely a date. Oh, okay. It just says, I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. That's a fair thing to say, honestly. I think under normal circumstances, you would call the cops if somebody's like, yo, I'm here to breed at the local coffee shop. Ugh. Ooh. Back's getting sore. Where's Faber? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Yeah, they're definitely on a date.
They have the chemistry.
Definitely not participating in No Nut November this month. Feeling better now? Yes, I'm sorry.
It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here.
What are you doing here anyway?
We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording from the answer to this question.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal.
Those two do look like they're meant for each other. Also like Yuri ship. They're absolutely a thing. They got that perfect dynamic going on right now. And they're both game developers. It's perfect. That's interesting. Or that's very interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Faber. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything?
Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer.
As if this place cares about business.
Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place.
Where do you want to go after this?
Coachella. What?
What are you going to do at Coachella?
According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Needs to find a furry convention. Then he'll definitely get laid. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna party. Oh, Una. Speaking of Wow, this sounds like a very strange way to lead into this. But that's not what it means. There's another character in this who is she's like an idol, I guess, like solo idol. She's going to Coachella, and she's currently having a fight with her father because her manager is a scumbag, and his name is literally Mo Lester. Like straight up Morris Lester. So there's your rundown. So this Coachella thing is a big thing, and now I'm kind of hoping that Neil hooks up with our cat girl, because that would be sick. Again, do not trust that guy because of his name. Yeah, I think that's the point. They decided to be as on the nose as possible by naming her manager Mo Lester.
That is why we decided the event will be our next target.
Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love?
Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings.
Fucking Godspeed, Neil. He is like just one step away from being the ultimate alien Giga Chad. Once he learns how to smooth talk, he's got it. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here.
We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Friends. Like history book style good friends? You know? It's like, oh yeah, they did everything together. They ate together, lived together, slept together. They were amazing friends. It's always how it goes. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. God, she's lying through her fucking teeth. That, or she's seeing it differently than Myrtle is. Either way, Godspeed, Aqua. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? They used the wrong your. It's like that image where it's like small spelling mistake and then it's just like Thanos like vaporizing. Excuse me, Miss Freya.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your.
Hello? Meta? How does he know what she's using? It's fucking written. He should be hearing her talk. I don't understand. I'm assuming they're going to comment on this. Because so far this game has commented on everything I comment on. Immediately after. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. They don't sound any different. That's why people get them confused. How'd you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. See? See? This fucking game is literally in my head. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So... Oh, I actually skipped that line. Whoops. So you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI/UX. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight off on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. We don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. How is this sharing is caring? It's not. That's just telling people secrets. Offering up private information that was not volunteered. I like how she's totally speaking sarcastically, though. It's like, I think it was Kids in the Hall. One of the sketches where they had a guy who could only speak sarcastically and so he can't make friends. And he's like, oh, I'm not speaking sarcastically. This is just the way I talk. And then when the guy leaves, like, no, don't go. I really want to be your friend. And then he's just drinks himself under the table because he's sad. Could you imagine if you could only speak sarcastically? I'm sure there are people who do it intentionally, but imagine if you couldn't turn your sarcasm off. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under Friendy A, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought, at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. I know a lot of people who have, like, especially in, like, the industry, who have, you know, they work under NDA, and then before the project is released, it gets canceled. And then because of the NDA, they can't share any of the work they've done in their portfolio. So they just have like years of empty portfolio shit. Because it's all useless. That sounds like a fucking nightmare for artists. I haven't been in that situation before. Not yet, anyway. Maybe one day I can have years of worthless portfolio pieces. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. Nice. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess? Damn. Damn. I'm assuming because she's wearing the football jersey, they're trying to imply that she works for like EA or something. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You'll take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend/vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. They're going on a date. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now. Prepare for a getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? Oh, not that one. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Yes. Nut indeed. 99 November? Said let's go, not let's throw some stuff at him. Well, sometimes there's no choice but to throw things at me. As long as you know the secret. No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. The secret to throwing things at me. I'll give you a hint. It's topical. And something you type in the chat. I just bumped the mic with my chin. I hope that wasn't, like, noisy. Take care out there.
May you find joy during your vacation.
Maybe I'll push the mic back a little bit. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first.
As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya.
Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Damn, she just gets like 2 free drinks. That's sick. Thunderbird, welcome. How's it going? That is a sick Wiggly. I never noticed that it, like, swapped like that. That's fucking awesome, dude. Henshin Wiggly, yes. That's really cool. October 2nd, 2020. Okay, sorry. We are too early for No Nut November in this game. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Why is Whispers spelled wrong? Is this an actual typo that they didn't catch? New, healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Yeah, it's definitely video games that cause violence in school and not people. Welcome. It's Bailey's. Good evening, Mr. Bailey's. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she's said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, we're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. I can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. Heard there's a drink for a bitter heart. Or heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. That sounds really fucking good to me. I should make hot chocolate again. Ah, it's even called bitter heart. I don't know if I have ginger. I have cinnamon. Serve it. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, aren't you? Give me drink. Yes, Una. Eventually. Spending extra time decorating this drink? Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Faber, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright, but that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Uh-oh. Freya don't look so good, guys. Hello, everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. She looks exhausted. Oh, she sure does. Hey Faber, I lost my number. Can I have your... You already have my Discord. What more do you want? No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company, because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a hell of a lot of espresso. Yeah. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. No, that's... When deadlines are coming up, that's when most of the work actually happens. That's when the real fun begins. That's when you need all the caffeine you can get, and then you just panic and blast through like 80% of your work in 1 or 2 nights. Espresso! Please. Alright. Well, she is determined. And I will not say no. Hell yeah, let's go. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso. Okay. This'll keep me from falling asleep. I'm not sure it will. I don't believe that, actually. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you. Need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee. I might make it through the night. Yeah, she's in hell. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this? No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight. And this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Oh, hello, it's Lua. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How... You first. No, you first. Yeah, this is pretty fucking awkward. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Faber. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Gingerbread. Do I have that? Got a ginger latte. Be ginger and cinnamon? Let's try it. Hey, let's go. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. Reminds me so much of her. Reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. God, now she's talking about family. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? It's a very Lua thing to ask, but yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? So awkward. I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Faber, who's standing in front of us? Not even Faber. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired. Knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everything anyway. Bailey's. I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional I'm not as professional as her, you see. Did they break up? It seems that way. Or at the very least, they are on like a small hiatus, I guess. I don't think it's like an official breakup yet. They're kind of like sorting shit out at the moment. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. Must be a pretty cool guy. That's gotta be him. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. Just talking normal first person, you two. Yeah, right? Look. He's trying to be smooth right now, okay? This is his play. Gotta let the man go with his gut here. Also, it seems to be working out, so. Right? They're both trying to smooth things out. Yeah. It seems like they want to stay friends, at least. I don't know. I have no idea what their decisions are going to be, but we have heard, like, arguments on both sides. And, like, them trying to think about each other a little more. Like, each other's situations. I don't like beating around the bush. Yeah. I understand. You'd be a lot like the vampire character Hyde. He doesn't like beating around the bush. He gets really fucking direct. I like Hyde. They chewed him out for being too blunt. But I appreciate bluntness. With, you know, a touch of sensitivity. Then again, I also like to speak in a roundabout way, so who knows? Maybe I'm more like this elf guy. I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week. Including that supermodel. You knew. That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? You said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know? Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. Maybe that can be the next outfit. Hipster elf. What do you think, guys? Oh, that'd be a perfect Christmas outfit. Just imagine. Although, I guess I'm already kind of Christmassy, aren't I? It's the issue with coloring yourself red and green. You always look like one of Santa's little helpers. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys. I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. And I know why that's very important to you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was that? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. We were talking about who I used to be. That guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. Oh, flash of white, ow. A kiss? Oh, they made a little heart with their chins and their necks. Lua, Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So, what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well... They never forbade you from dating other races? They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else. Later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me... I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Is her roommate Akma? Or Myrtle? It's one of them. It's one of those two. I wonder which one it is. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Faber. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. Pleasure was mine. We're off then. See ya. Thank you for coming.
Everything's working out.
Oh, she looks rejuvenated. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can tell you how I feel... I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Hello! Gala's back, baby. I think it's time to make him his little sedative. It says, rug arg. I don't feel like roaring today. Sorry, guys. Whoa. Hot. Why am I not surprised, Duna? Why am I not surprised? Freya, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Warg. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Take that as a yes. Alright, what was the, Come on! Now I have to remember it, huh? Alright, it was... coffee... Is it coffee, milk, and ginger? Let me try it. Nope. No, it's tea, not coffee. Hey, Here's your... Probably worked. What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is... This place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back all right by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See ya. Well, Spiced Lady, a British chocolate drink, extremely popular in the 90s. With a little fucking Union Jack on it. Saturday, October 3rd. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020, do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Uh-oh. The star anise really a good garnish? Yeah, it's it makes for a pretty good spice. Especially in drinks. It's in a lot of drinks. I know it's usually like mixed in with like chai tea and stuff like that. I'm sure it's fine. You just mix it in. Welcome. She's still drained. It's not over yet. Good evening, Freya. Oh, hi. When was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know? I slept for 6 hours. Last night? No, I've slept for 6 hours this week. That's not healthy. Get some rest, really. I can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So, what's your plan now? Now, as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. Need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing. Freya. Oh well. You know where the bathroom is. This poor lady is dying. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? Okay, Faber, I'm gonna take a nap, but I'm putting you on the big screen. Big screen. Alright. Rest well, Una. Hopefully it is a lovely nap. I can serenade you to sleep if necessary. Oh. I clicked off the game. See? There's a customer coming right now. So, don't worry about me. Oh, hey, it's Galahad. Well, Gala. His name is just Gala. Galahad is his drink. Oh. Hi, Gala. This is awkward. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit. Freya, Faber, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala, hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made, and this scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No. It's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least a little. Alright, alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. Huh. Does she still want a coffee? Do I have that recipe? I know I made a bunch of shit. Okay, well, it's not coffee, ginger, and cinnamon. Let's try coffee, milk, and cinnamon. No, that doesn't seem right. Have I done one that's coffee, honey, and cinnamon yet? Seems like a thing. Let's try it. Sugar and spice, let's fucking go. That sounds good, actually. I need to use more cinnamon. Sugar and spices for the lady with vices. Hey! Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Baby, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement. Announcement? The one saying that a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon? Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous, it's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. It was that bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally, I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of the isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area. I managed to force myself to come to your place. Gala, excuse me for asking this. Yes? But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me. Or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all of that, I'm glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay back, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? The same as yesterday.
Make another Galahad.
Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Phew. She's a little worried about that. What the? Ah, it's Rachel. Rachel? What's going on? Ha. What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella. Just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Faber, a cafe latte, please. Your cafe latte is ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck, so I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told... I'm never going to get over this name. Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well at least? Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show. You know what managers always want in life? Money. There are nice managers out there. They're not all evil perverts. At least I want to think they're not all evil perverts. Maybe some of them are good perverts. You ever think of that? Just decent, upstanding perverts. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me, so we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. Totally back in the game, huh? Guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you, but your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. Huh. So, why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages. It might be a good idea they're not going to this party. I think. At a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to a party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager, and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. See? The other characters are also apprehensive about this. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out, especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a bit too far. 18's not underage, but she's definitely naive. And that's the problem. Welcome. Huh? Oh. He's got a shiner. Yikes. Meow. That's her dad. That cat's her dad. They can both transform into cats. What the hell? Oh no, Dad. What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes, Dad. What happened? Faber, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. Yeah, that's a dear old daddy. Hold on, let's get him some milk. Here. He just spills it and laps it up. It was adorable. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shirt right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. I'm gonna assume that he got into a fight with Lester. I have to just call him Lester. I can't call him by his full name. It's gonna kill me. But yeah, he probably got into a fight and got his ass beat. Oh boy, that was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Ha! Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. Yeah, I think I got that right though. He probably had a fight with Lester. Sunday, October 4th. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Yep. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. Police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And yeah, that was close. Not surprised. So, Rachel needs to be more appreciative of her father now. Because he is a good man. Just saying. Yeah, his name is Mo Lester. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? It's like, know you added a few letters, but now I know the truth. So far, so good, officer. But the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. I love taking a break while working. It's the best. Best of both worlds. You do nothing, but you're ready to do something if you have to. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Faber, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Blast him with coffee. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. Heh, you and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. Ha, it is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. Some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, a deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone, so those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Hey, it's Rachel. Rachel! Rachel, is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark? Alright, let's do... You know what? Chocolate, and milk. No, it's a milk chocolate. That's what she would normally want, I think. Hold on. Dark chocolate. Okay. Just chocolate. That was what I made for her the first time. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know, but still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense, but is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm going to visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me. In some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh. Okay, so not the manager, but probably some people. He didn't like that, of course, so he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like, and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. Yikes. What? Hoo boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Huh. I'm assuming this was at the party then. because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. Aha. Yeah. So, it is the manager. Or at least his henchman. But probably the manager too. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So, there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. Wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. Might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air. You can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. Wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Faber. Isn't 18 still teenage years? I mean, technically, it depends. 18 is considered adult in certain places. Like where I live, I found out legal drinking age is 18. I did not know that. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see ya. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So thank you. Pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Chocobi Miruku. Okay. It was definitely chocolate, honey, and milk. I can guess this one. 2 weeks later. Get a little time skip. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Holy fuck. Coachella Festival proves to be major boost for Seattle tourism. Make that chocolate thing. I want to make that chocolate thing. I need just regular cocoa, not sweetened, because I already have sweet chocolate. I wonder if I can make hot chocolate with just cocoa powder. and then sweeten it myself. Hello! You're finally here. I wonder if we're at the end. Hey, all. Hey, yo. Hi, Freya. Huh. Someone's feeling happy today. Of course. Did they? They approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did they react to the draft? Surprisingly, they liked it. That's amazing. I know, right? Couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book. I'm so happy for you. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower, because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course, they are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. I've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. This is perfect game for a slice of life? Hell yeah. I think it'd be fun to make something like this. One day. Except like, you know, I guess not exactly like this because this already exists. I would love to. I haven't just like chilled at a coffee shop in a long time. I think it would be fun to do again. Catch up with some old friends. Yeah, he brought us back some gifts. He didn't get any for me? I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. The event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese style photo booth there. Oh my god, they did like purikura. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No? Not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Huh, yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. The fuck does that mean, Freya? Just gonna talk shit about New York like that? Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Aw, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. We need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Faber. See you around. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. So much couples. Oh yeah. It's couples everywhere. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Faber have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya. And Faber. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great. But not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. You really want to play this game now? Good. Yeah, it's not too expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It was like 15-ish. No, not a terribly expensive game. Definitely recommend picking it up. It's pretty fun. And I'm gonna assume that there's like multiple stuff you can do because it gives me space for 3 files. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place. On Steam, $12. I don't know how much on Switch. They're pretty similar usually. At least for indie games they are. I know they vary substantially with like AAA. Like I remember it being a thing when Doom came out on Switch and it was like, well, the price of a full price new game when it was like $30 on Steam. I guess some games with multiple consoles do cost $59. Yeah, it depends. It's hard to tell with Switch. Nintendo seems to have their own pricing scheme for things. Like, I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How'd it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're gonna watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again, one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Faber. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yeah. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama. Ha! That's one way to put it. Anyway. What's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on. They played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if this agency allows it. Fucking furry handcuffs? Let's go. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now. Neil. The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. Hey, your dad, let's do it. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, got published, and has some signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printings. That went too fast. We did it! Yeah! Hey. Is there going to be multiple endings? I hope there is. Or like post-game stuff. I always feel bad if, like, you know, my run through is like the quintessential ending. There is a bad ending? I guess if you fuck up the drinks, right? Like if I never figure out Neil's drink, or never figure out Gala's drink, and then he goes on a fucking rampage. Would be fun to do like a run where I fuck everything up. I mean, that's a good enough reason to scoop the game up. See the other endings. I don't think I'm gonna run through the other endings, at least not on stream. I don't know how much I am into that idea. I won't do bad endings. Good and true endings all the way for me. I collect bad ends only if it's like there's a lot of them. Oh. Hello? Hello? Who's this? Welcome. Hello, Faber. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is this Neil? Did he come back as a hot doctor? Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes. Ho ho, let's fucking go. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. Seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That fire agent. You've seen him? Yes, thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So, you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Heh, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Am I a time-traveling alien? It seems I'm apparently the same type of species as Neil. I guess we're gonna find out. Might be spoiling some of the bad ends, though. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. Okay, so it's telling you how to get the other endings. The other fuck-ups. Where you can fuck up, I guess. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Alright. Well, that is going to be everything for our purposes today. Let's flip over to just chatting. I am right inside you, chat. I am inside you. Haha. Let's move over. I respect your personal space. Well, that was a productive stream. We actually finished a game. You know, this game was near great until they had to drop the bomb with time travel. Great, apparently we have time travel powers now. I mean, your character is supposed to be very suspicious, right? So, I guess it makes sense. They have to be meta in some way. This game was made in 2020. That's what game design is all about now, is being meta as fuck. Alright, well, I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. I can't make promises about when I come back, aside from this coming Friday. But I think if I don't make them all off stream, maybe I can do like a little emote session again. Whip up some emotes for the coming days. Because I have four follower emotes to make. I still have another tier 1. And I guess tier 2 and 3, but I mean, people don't usually sub to tier 2 and 3. So I'm not terribly worried about them, but I guess I should make something anyway, because, you know, maybe that's the incentive, right? Having incentive for people to throw their money at me is always a good thing. So yeah, next stream. Oh, actually, this week I'm going to be practicing Dragon Ball Fighters, because Serena is actually running a tournament. Serena Penguina is running a tournament on Friday. So Friday might actually end up opening with my Dragon Ball tournament run, and then we go into birthday shenanigans, because I want to play. I've been looking for an excuse to play Dragon Ball recently, and this might be it. So dang it, I came in late. Sorry, Queek. I ended up streaming kind of early today. But don't worry. I'll try and start a little later next time, especially if I'm going to be playing a fighting game. Let's be real. People aren't going to be on during the day. Not until, like, I guess around now is when people really start getting on for fighting games. Unless I want to just keep fighting overseas people and have the worst time, because I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball FighterZ is not rollback yet. This game was fun and it's worth getting for a relaxing moment. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and yeah, now you know there are other endings and events that you can fuck up and get some unique stuff, so worth trying. Absolutely worth trying. Unfortunately, I'm simply too good of a barista. I could only get good endings. But yeah, chat, that's gonna be it for today. Let's go find somebody to raid. Raid Shadow Legends. No, not sponsored. Forget I said that. I always think of fucking Raid Shadow Legends whenever I say raid. I just can't help it. Let's see. Who is on right now? Well, you know what? We mentioned Serena. Serena is streaming right now. I'm going to send you guys her way. It looks like she is playing Melty Blood. Nice Noel November. Beautiful. All right, guys. Oh, hold on. Before I raid, we need a raid message. We need a raid message. What do I say? Coffee day? Maybe. Okay, how about day 7 of NNN? Feeling drained. But I have 92 more to go. One. 92 more nuts to go. Hold on, we need to put some emoji in here. God, this is a cursed raid message. I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize. I don't feel bad at all. All right, guys. Oof. I shot myself with that message. Yeah. This is your raid message, guys. It's cursed. I've cursed myself with it. Ugh. Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna start that. Hey, no. Go right ahead. That's why I set this up. I spent a lot of time setting this up, and then I told no one. That's how I roll, I guess. All right, let's raid Serena. Serena Penguina. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely evening. Don't spam or chat too hard, but definitely send that message. It'll be funny. I think it'll be funny. But you know, that's my personal opinion. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Or maybe later tonight. Who knows? Depends if I'm feeling the itch for some
Dragon Ball.